Alright everyone, welcome to our podcast episode 1. So for today's video, we're gonna talk quite a few things. We picked up a few information, a few problematics, information we got for this year. And technically this is also an assignment from Mr. Hendrik. Thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to make this video for Podgast episode 1. So, what are we gonna talk about in this video? We're gonna talk about something maybe people think is not that important. Maybe people think like it's just a small thing. But let me give you a brief question.
Okay.
Do you guys think people can be success from A, being highly skilled, B, very smart, or C, attitude?
For me, I think that all three of those are actually really important. You need the skills, you need the attitude, you need the what's it called, intelligence. But of course, you cannot. If you want to be successful, you have to have all three. If you leave out one ingredient, it doesn't. It's not gonna be like that. It's sort of like when you make a dish, you leave out an ingredient. Like maybe you're trying to make like pasalio,
Aglio.
yeah, and you leave out the garlic.
Yeah.
You just use oil. It's
bland.
not gonna taste good, but it's not gonna be like this
Authentic and
Yeah.
you know.
So what I'm trying to say is that like you need all three. All three of them are basically very, very important for your thing, including our attitude, including intelligence.
Okay. Now, before we dig deeper, let's give a few problems so the viewers and Mr. Hendrik knows what we're gonna talk about. So knowing that in this economy, in this world, this year, we are Gen Zs and Gen Alphas, of course. And knowing that sometimes I see a few people having a very bad attitude towards seniors or towards their friends. Like, this is a huge problem that I'm pretty sure a lot of parents and a lot of psychologists are like, this is getting worse.
Okay.
Now, knowing that for attitude itself, people can create their own bad attitude by a few factors. Can you guys guess what is it?
Could it be because of like someone's like environment or like how they grew up, their upbringing, let's say?
True, very true. That's correct. So yeah, in a sociology book I read, there's a theory of why people attitude change from the environment itself. One, exclusivism and inclusivism. I've ever done a theory and I've ever done my essay about it, and study shows that people who joke around with like a very bad environment, their attitude will change significantly. Like, let's just say you join a gang, you join a friend group, a circle so exclusive, like bullying and stuff like that, sooner or later you'll pick up like, this guy is trash, bro. This guy, come on, man. You blend in with them. And not only that, sometimes from the basic, which is parents teaching, can create bad attitude. Now, I'm not saying that parents teaching is bad. No, parent teaching is absolute. But sometimes those parents who do not respect their children, do not care their children enough, that what creates bad attitude towards their children. Let's just take a quick example, okay? Like, you want to be a chef. Someone wants to be a chef.
Yeah.
But the background is very bad. His or her attitude is very bad.
Yeah.
And then one day, he works in a restaurant. And then the chef be like, yo, this needs to be improved, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But he did not take the critic. She or he did not take the critic. Eventually, he'll be pissed. He'll be very mad. And from that, what will happen? Chaos, right?
Yeah, chaos.
And from there, the chef will see this kid has no respect, this kid has no attitude at all. That's the problem we are facing right now. Now, knowing that, please, Kafo, explain to me what is attitude.
Well, attitude is like, at least to my understanding, is how you behave, how you act upon situations and stuff like that. So if I said it like the chef is, if a person has a good attitude and the chef criticizes him, he'll probably take the criticism, maybe be a bit upset, but he'll take the criticism and learn from that. But a person with a bad attitude, he might flash out at the chef. He might be like, I do not like this, like that, like you, like that basically.
Oke, kalau dari aku sendiri, attitude itu cara tingkah laku kita di hadapan seseorang yang bukan hanya sekedar berbicara dengan kata-kata sopan dengan orang sekitar, tapi dengan juga bagaimana cara kita memberi saran, memberi kritik kepada orang lain, cara kita memperlukan orang lain dan sebagainya.
Okay, that's very true actually. Well, let me give you another example. Quick example and quick question. If you guys are head chef,
Okay.
do you guys prefer a person who's so smart, fully equipped, like skills and strengths, but with bad attitude, like literally really bad attitude, or you prefer to take those people who's not that smart but are willing to improve, accept any inputs, and have a very good attitude? What you guys gonna choose?
For me, I would actually choose the second one, because, well, he might not have the skills yet. That's the key word, yet. He can probably like grow into something bigger. So in the end, you have a kid who has a great attitude, and also a great amount of skills.
Oke. Kalau dari aku sendiri jelas pilihan yang kedua, karena dalam proses hidup saya, attitude itu lebih penting dari bakat atau talenta yang dimiliki oleh seseorang. Misalkan nih ada seperti yang Momo bilang, orang ini tidak pintar tapi bisa menerima kritik dari orang lain, ya itu jelas lebih bagus karena kita bisa meningkatkan skill orang ini memberikan kritik sehingga orang ini bisa diimprove dibandingkan orang yang kalau kita memberikan kritik dengan orang yang
attitude-nya buruk gitu.
Ya,
bad attitude.
Yang ada dapur ini bakal chaos ke depannya.
And also one thing, in the culinary arts, especially in the industrial kitchen, we have to respect the chef no matter what, correct?
Yeah.
Now, yes, we are colleagues, yes, we are workers, but never ever treat your seniors like trash or maybe tell them something bad. Like, just an example, do not ever call your chef like, oh, you're so bald, man, come on, man. Like, you try to be very close, but then you're like, chef, why are you so bald? Oh my god, your head is so bald that this pan is way bolder than your head. Like, don't ever do that. Do not ever do that. That is a very bad attitude. Very bad. Now, do you think attitude is in givers? Like, we all learn about givers in Mr. Hendricks' class. Do you think it's in givers? Let's break down. What is givers?
Genuinely impactful, visionary, empathy, and respectful.
Nice, very good. Now, what do you guys think?
Yeah, definitely an attitude. And it's a really important attitude to have, especially in the hospitality industry. You'll be meeting lots of people. You'll be interacting with lots of people. Those people might be coming from maybe they have a rough day, maybe they're having a great day, maybe they're having a sad day. I don't know. But you have to really be, meeting with a lot of people, whether that's in the kitchen or maybe in the service industry. Yeah, the hospitality industry really needs people who have that giver attitude to succeed.
Kalau dari aku, di zaman sekarang terkhususnya di Gen Alpha dan Gen
Z.
Ya, Gen Z. Banyak anak muda zaman sekarang yang kurang memperhatikan attitude di depan orang yang lebih tua, yang lebih senior, apalagi orang yang mengajar kita. Menurut saya, case yang diberikan Momo barusan itu menurut aku salah karena kita tidak menghormati orang yang mengajari kita.
Betul. So yeah, respect attitude is very needed in
Yeah.
industrial kitchen and especially hospitality. That thing is very important. Now, maybe you guys have any explanations on like advice. How do we increase our respects? Our attitude.
Kalau dari aku, attitude itu sangat penting, baik itu di luar pekerjaan maupun di dunia profesional atau industri nanti ke depannya. Karena apabila kita ingin dihormati, maka kita harus menghormati dan menghargai orang lain. Dan advice yang kedua yang bakal saya berikan yaitu sekalipun dunia ini jatuh dalam kegelapan, Anda jangan jatuh ke dalam kegelapan tersebut, karena apabila Anda jatuh ke dalam kegelapan, maka susah sekali untuk meraih cahaya itu kembali.
How about you?
For me, I would say that is that you can absolutely change your attitude. I would say that if you're trying, it takes a lot of time. If you want to change your attitude, then yes, you can, but it's gonna take a really, really long time. Again, you could go with a. I think that what Eiko says is like that, but I think that also attitude is also kind of like a habit.
Yeah.
If you, for example, all your life you're told to yell at people, you're told to be angry at people. Well, that becomes a habit of yours, and it is extremely hard to break bad habits. But yes, you can break bad habits. You just have to put in the time. You have to put in the effort. It's not gonna come immediately. It's not gonna come tomorrow. It's not gonna come next week, maybe even. That's just how it is, basically.
Correct. As Kevin said, and Eiko, thank you very much for the input and advice to our viewers. Knowing that actually we can improve our attitude by small things, doing step by step. How? We respect our parents.
Yeah.
Respect our sister, brothers.
Yeah.
Give them a good attitude. Yeah, let's just say, when your mom is upset to you, don't talk back. Listen and understand why is she talking like that. Why is she giving me advice? Oh, right, I'm still a kid. I'm still learning. I need a lot of improvement. I want to be a better person out there one day. Maybe from there, respect your teachers, respect your friend, and maybe you can respect your colleagues. In its steps.
Again, we're also like mahasiswa. We're also like college students.
Mm-hmm.
We should be setting a good example to kids as well. I think if you're also a college student, you have like a brother or sister, you should definitely become like a good example to them on how to act and how to be with people, especially because you're in the hospitality industry, am I right?
Yeah, very good.
You're in that industry. You have to meet a lot of people, so you have to know how to interact with people. You should set a good example to the rest of your family if you can.
Well, maybe let's one more thing, self-reflection, like from ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if you want, we can tell the viewers like, this is example from us, but what we're aiming for the future to have a better attitude. Like, let's start from me. Sometimes I like to cut people off. Maybe I like to cut people off. Like, not maybe, but sometimes people think I like to cut them off. Not only that, I have to listen more, because attitude. It's better to listen to someone than you bragging about yourself, you telling about yourself. But you better like listen properly, you better understand them. So it'll be a nice conversation and you will gain their respect. They will not feel like, oh man, he's not listening and stuff. But they were like, thank you for listening, this type of stuff.
For me, I think that like one of the things I want to work on definitely is how I deal with anger, how I deal with frustration. And also I have worked on like how I deal with criticism. I used to not like to get criticized. I used to like it very, very heavily. But nowadays I think I'm getting better at that. I'm basically just proof that you can do that if you want to.
Oke, dari aku, attitude itu bukan hanya sekedar cara kita memperlakukan orang lain, seperti memberi barang atau membuat orang tersebut bahagia, tetapi juga kritik dan saran kepada orang lain, supaya orang tersebut bisa evaluasi diri, Karena menurut saya kebaikan bukan hanya sekedar bagaimana cara kita membaikkan orang lain, memberikan suatu ya membantu orang tersebut, tapi juga kritikan karena seperti dalam peribahasa belum tentu obat manis bisa menyembuhkan penyakit seseorang, tetapi obat yang pahit bisa menyembuhkan penyakit seseorang.
Wow. Oh. Speechless. Wow.
Anyways.
Perfecto. Oh yeah. That's the thing we're trying to explain. Attitude is very much needed in the hospital industry. If you want to try and change your attitude, change step by step. Start from the smallest thing. I'm pretty sure you guys are capable, and I'm pretty sure as a Gen Z and the future of Gen Alpha, I'm pretty sure that you guys were able to learn very well. You guys were able to adapt. And also one more thing, choose your friend properly. Do not choose a bad environment friends, like those who are very bad and stuff, but choose those who can help you. Choose those who can maybe give a best advice,
Who can make you grow.
make you grow, you know.
That's
True,
correct.
true. Well, maybe I guess that's all. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming to our first episode of Podgast Gastronomy. I'm Momo.
I'm Gable.
I'm Michael Ginting.
We're signing out for today's podcast. Bye-bye. Yeet. Kind of just